Hey everyone, it's Maggie. Today I wanted to do a haul. I wanted to show you everything that I stocked up on. So if you watched my update video, I left Mac and I went to another full-time job, which I've been really enjoying. But I definitely wanted to purchase a lot of things to take advantage of the staff discount while I had it and kind of stock up on things, mostly for myself, but also a bit for my kit in case I'm doing any freelance. So let's get right into the haul. This is going to be things that I've also really enjoyed, like some things that I just needed a lot of backups for. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, I have been really in love with the MAC Face and Body Foundation. My skin is quite combination oily, but when I was using just matte foundations, my skin would just start to really dry out, get so dehydrated, and produce so much more oil. It was just kind of a challenge. So especially when I was doing my full face like 3, 4, 5 days a week, I had to find a mix that worked for me. So what I found works the best is the Face and Body Foundation, and then I do 2 or 3 pumps of the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So that's kind of like my everyday go-to. It's a little bit of a pain to like mix it every day or just, you know, apply it that way, but I find that way I get the moisture and a little bit of radiance from the Face and Body Foundation, and then I get more coverage, more of a matte finish, really long wearing. These just look really good together. Like that's what I have on for my foundation today. And I've also been trying to not go for like a super flat matte look anymore. I kind of want my skin to look more fresh, more dewy. I'm turning 30 in 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I'm just trying to embrace a bit more of my natural skin, doing some faux freckles. So anyways, I definitely knew I had to stock up on these basics. So the MAC Face and Body is now the MAC Sudio Radiance Face and Body. So they renamed it. They're no longer making the larger bottles of it, and they extended the shade range, which is really nice. So now they do have a color that would work for me, probably like W0 or something. Like in the winter, I'm so fair. So I wanted to stock up on big bottles, and this is what I ended up doing. So N1 is the cool tone, it's the more pink color, but it's too tan for me. Like in the summer, I could kind of get away with it. And then C1 is like the more yellow tone, which also is too tan for me. I bought either of these anyways to do my kit. But then from the Pro Store, you can get a white version. So what I actually did is I made the N1 my go-to shade. I mixed in some of the white and some of the C1 to neutralize it and warm it up. And so now this is like my perfect shade, which is really great for quickly applying foundation. And these are really big bottles, the 120 milliliter bottles, so they'll definitely last me a long time. And then for concealer even, I stocked up on NC20 and NW20. So my problem is that like my neck is more NC. It definitely has more yellow to it, but when I'm not wearing foundation, I do have rosiness on my face. So if I apply like on a barely wearing makeup day, if I just put a concealer on like a pimple, if I use the yellow one, it stands out because my face looks more pink. I don't know, it's pretty complicated. So anyways, I stocked up on both of those shades, NC20 and NW20, and then I actually mixed one for my daily use, which is mostly NW20, but also NC. So I've been like tipping it upside down. And for those of you who don't know, like when you're running low, you can actually pop off the lid. I just use a Kleenex and you can take that out and put it back in, which I know a lot of people don't know of when they're like returning their product for back to MAC and there's still some concealer in there. You can actually get it open, use a brush or whatever to finish up your product. So that kind of covers my foundation for at least a year. And the concealer, as I said, like I mixed that 2-in-1 shade. That's kind of my everyday when I'm not doing full foundation. I just want to conceal a little bit. I find now that I've created that more neutral color, it looks really natural and I can just put some powder on and feel good to go. So that's what I did. I stocked up on tons of powders as well. So the Blot powder is my favorite for oil absorption for my oily skin. This is a very sheer translucent powder, and it does give you it kind of smooths out the skin, it kind of blurs it a little bit without giving you coverage. So its main task is to mattify. Great for touch-ups through the day, and also I love to apply a bit of this powder on my T-zone to give me a little bit more of a matte finish throughout the day. So this is medium. It also comes with this little applicator, so this is perfect for when you're on the go. I love to have one of these in my bag for touch-ups. And then in the winter, I'm more of this shade, the medium dark, which looks like that. So I got one of each so I'd be ready for the year. I really love those. I definitely recommend that powder, especially if you're looking to mattify your skin. Next is the Mineralize Skinfinish Natural. This one is one I discovered this year. I've been working through one. This is the shade Light Plus, which is a really nice light shade. It does have more like yellow undertones to it, which for me is great for foundation days to kind of cancel out a bit of rosiness, and for no foundation days to help cancel out that rosiness on my face I was mentioning. This powder is more of a satin finish. It gives you more light coverage, so you will get more coverage with the Mineralized Skin Finish versus the Blot powder, and it does have a very sheer, slight glowiness, like, I don't want to say shimmer, but very subtle. It does help to reflect the light. It's a really nice powder to apply under your eyes to brighten and give you a little bit more coverage while still looking really natural. Also, if you're of an older age group, or your skin is more dry, or you have more dry patches, it's one that even dry skin can more get away with. So I really like that. I bought a backup. Next, I got backups of the Studio Fix powder. If you can't tell, I love powders. When I'm not doing full face for like YouTube, I don't really wear foundation, so having good stock of powders that I can alternate depending on how my skin feels that day, it's really great. So, as I said, I'm kind of always in a constant battle of, am I going more yellow, am I going more pink with my face? So the NW18 is my more rosy tone. So that's that shade. But recently I've been getting more into the warmer tones, so the NC20 is going to be the more yellow tone. So yeah, just depending what I'm feeling like, what I'm going for, I can alternate. These ones come with a sponge underneath when you buy them, but you do want to replace those. Max sells replacement sponges for those. So a big foundation purchase is this MAC Full Coverage Foundation x12 palette. So I purchased this mostly for my kit. I haven't tried it on myself yet, but I did do a music video a little while ago, so I did put this to use and it was really great. So you do get 12 different shades. You get warm tones, cool tones, and a nice range. So it's going to be full coverage, great for doing shoots or whatever you need it for. I do also have other foundations in my kit. I could also show you those because I did buy other foundations and concealers for my kit. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to show you a few things I bought for my kit as well. So some medium or darker tones. I got C2 in Face and Body, which is the slightly darker warm tone color. And then I got this N5, which is going to be, oh, this is the new packaging as well. Just to show you. So that is the Sudio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. So that's the only size you can get them in now, and it's 50 milliliters of product. So N5 is going to be more of the red tone and great for like deeper skin tone, medium to deep. What's nice is these are so sheer that you can really customize it by adding in the concealer, as I said. So I got NC12 in the Pro Longwear Concealer for a nice medium warm skin tone. I got NW40, which is a more red tone, deep shade. And from the 24-hour Studio Fix Smooth Wear Concealer, I got NW53. So I got quite a range of some concealers. And then the last product I got is the Blot powder in the shade Dark. So that's what that looks like. It still just has the plastic on it, but a nice deeper tone. As I mentioned, these are very sheer, so although this powder looks really dark, it's gonna be great for medium and some deeper skin tones. So I'm glad I stocked up on those items. I also got a backup of the MAC Fix Plus Coconut. So this is really nice. I use Fix Plus pretty much every day, even though I'm just doing a bit of concealer and powder. It's a great way to lock everything in, add extra moisture to my skin, give me a little bit more of that glowy, natural skin look. And the coconut scent is really nice. It kind of brings me back to the summer. I also really love the rose one. I'm almost out of this, but I'm glad I stocked up on the coconut. I got myself 3 pairs of lashes. So this first style is what I have on my eyes right now. It's the, actually no, I have the Megastar lash on right now, which is the number 89. This one is like a bigger set, the number 75. These are really dramatic, so I'm just saving them for a really bold look in the future. And then my favorite lashes from MAC, the 84 Goddess lash. I got 2 backup pairs of that. I just love how these are really nice. They give you a lot of volume at the base, and then they do give you length, but it's like really soft and wispy. So yeah, Megastar lash that I have on and the Goddess are my favorites. For other eye products, I got the 24-hour Extend Eye Base, just repurchasing this. It's a great sheer eyeshadow base. You put it on all around your eye. I put it on first before I even put foundation or concealer so that it's under each product, and it helps everything last longer, absorbs oil through the day, and you can't really see it. So you just put it everywhere, and then I go in with a colored base like a paint pot if I want some more coverage or to make a pop of color. I got 2 more of the Liquid Last 24-hour waterproof liners. So this is the one I always use when I want a nice liquid liner. That's what I use today, and it's in Point Black, which is their black shade. Then I purchased this one again, the Keep It Currant. This was discontinued, which is really sad because I really like it. It's a kind of burgundy. It's really pretty and it makes my green eyes pop. So I'm really sad that they got rid of all the shades in that line. They only kept the black one. But those are such an incredible waterproof liquid liner. I would definitely recommend checking those out. I got 2 backups of these chromographic pencils. I love these. I'm like halfway down on mine already. So these are really, really nice, very colorful pencils. They're really creamy. They go on really well into the waterline. They can fade a little bit throughout the day, but nothing crazy. And they're comfortable in my eyes. They don't make my eyes like irritated or dry throughout the day. I really love those. They are very creamy though. Like I have tried using them as like a colored base, but they do move throughout the day a little bit if they're on your skin. So just keep that in mind, but they're really nice. And when I'm doing colorful looks, when I want a pop in my waterline, those are what I use. They're also very creamy. So I've even done like applying yellow, apply the blue and go back with the yellow, and then I get like a beautiful lime green. So they're really creamy and blendable as well. So I really, really love those. I got the clear brow set. So this is the clear brow gel, which I've used a little bit in my brows, but it's also a really nice adhesive to use for glitter or pigment. So you can just take a little bit on a brush, apply it to your eye, and then go in with your pigment or glitter. I stocked up on the Deep Brunette Volux Brow Liner. So this is a nice deep brown. I sometimes use it. It is really pigmented, so it kind of depends what look I'm going for. But yeah, I wanted to back up. Also great for my kit. I got another one of the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid, which I did use on my lid and my inner corner today. This is a really nice waterproof kind of eyeshadow. You can use this over a black liner to make your own shimmer liner. You can use it on its own. You can put eyeshadows on top of it. You can put pigments on it. So this is so versatile. And if you can't tell, I love color. I love purple. It's my favorite color. And that has a really cool purple blue reflect to it. This next one is a liquid lipstick. It's the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Caviar. So it's a really nice black liquid lipstick. This is also so creamy and very waterproof. I like using these as like an eyeshadow base, or you can do like use it as a liner. You can use them to do dots and stuff because it's very matte. It lasts well through the day. They're really pigmented and they're waterproof. So I definitely recommend checking those out. I got the Glow Play blush in the shade Grand. I did just do a review on these recently. I really love these. They're more of a mousse cream texture, so they are going to give you a bit more moisture, give you more of that glowy, fresh skin look while adding a bit of moisture to the skin. So I love that. That's the third one I've purchased. I got a mini Velvet Teddy lipstick, which is one of their most beloved shades. I thought this would be good for my kit. It's a little warm, a little peachy for my skin tone and hair color and everything, but I think for my kit it's going to be a great option. Then I got the Calling Your Bluff Shade Shifter Duochrome eyeshadow. So this is from their holiday collection. These are really pretty, like really cool. They apply the best with your finger, but they give you a really cool like metallic shine. So that's with my finger, but you could also use a brush and kind of blend it out to give you a more iridescent look. So that's my haul of everything I stocked up on for probably the next year at least. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.